Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about a Lamy pen that is kind of a step up from the Safari and the All-Star, but not in the same territory as the Lamy 2000, and that is the Lamy Studio. I have about 3 of these pens and I like them. They've never been my favorite Lamy pens, and I'll switch a shot and I'll tell you why. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we have the 3 Lamy Studios that I have. This is called the Racing Green, which might look a little black on camera, but this is the color that is on classic minis, so the car. And I've always had this as my favorite color of mini. We used to have a mini from 1981. We don't have it anymore, but this was always my favorite mini color, and when they came out with it, I didn't buy it immediately, and I regretted it because it did sell out, this color. And then at a local pen store, brick and mortar store, I found one and I had to buy it, so I really am happy with it. This was my first studio, this beautiful classic blue. This is part of the regular collection, I believe, and it is a staple. This color is super chic. If you don't want to have like a flashy pen or a pen that looks odd or kind of strange, like the Lamy All-Star is not a standard looking pen, right? With the ink window and the clip, and it's kind of bulky. It's not understated at all. This is a great alternative to that pen. That saying, this pen costs about $80. There are 2 lines of Lamy Studios. You have the line with a steel nib, which this is. Those are $80-ish. But you have a line with gold nibs too, so those run you about $170. So they are much more expensive, but you pay for the gold nib. What you can do is just buy a studio, see if you like the weight and the feel of the pen, and then after that buy a Lamy gold nib to put on here, because you can do that. These are switchable, and the nibs, the gold nibs, are definitely interchangeable with the steel nibs. As you can see, this one is actually inked. This is the one I got most recently. This is the Aquamarine, which is, again, an old limited edition. It was on sale at a Dutch pen website, the Aquamarine The Hague pen website. And I had it engraved, but it is really fine. So I don't know if you can see it. It says held in. And that was just a nice touch. It's a really light engraving, but it just makes it kind of special to me. This color I really love. So all of these are kind of in the same color vein. I don't know if you can tell, like blue, green, and then like a blue green. Currently, there's a new limited edition out, the Glacier. That is still calling my name. And a while ago, Lamy made a dark violet Lamy Scala, and I wish I had the studio in that color. Anyway, I said I would talk about why I didn't like it at first. This pen I got fairly early on, well, this one. I got fairly early on in my career of fountain pens, and I could not get used to this grip. So this grip is metal, it's shiny metal, and it's fairly slippery for me. And then additionally, you have this step up to the barrel, to the anodized barrel, and it was just not very comfortable for me. Adding to that, this grip feels fairly thick. I don't know if it's actually thicker than other grips, but it might be because this grip is metal and slick that it feels thicker for me. The length is fine. This is not a pen I would post. You can post this pen. It doesn't actually make it that unbalanced, so I would not hesitate to do this. It's kind of nice, actually. This one posts fairly well. I thought the blue one didn't post that well, but I may be misremembering. It does do like a weird twisty thing. Anyway, you can definitely post it. And yeah, it still feels good. So I'm still kind of iffy about the grip. Good thing is you can get Lamy Studios with rubberized grips, and you could, and I think there might be anodized grips. Not sure about that, but I think that would be a good solution for this. Like, why don't they just anodize this grip section to make it more firmly hold-onable? Great sentence there, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I do like this pen. That's why I keep buying them. I do like them, and I want to be using them more, so I'm gonna do that. Some people, I believe, have been using like very fine sandpaper to scratch these up. I have looked for a picture, I can't find it, but I think you could do that if you really wanted to. I'm not that dedicated, but yeah, it's possible. It sports the standard Lamy nib. Nothing special about that. It's on the Safari, it's on the All-Star, it's on many a pen. But this is quite good nib. Like, I haven't had a lot of trouble with their nibs. And you can replace them. You can just put a different nib on there. Lamy Studio with a broad nib. Now I have to say, I bought this with a fine nib. The fine was great. I liked writing with it. But the ink in here is dark lilac. And I like it when that is on the page quite wetly. So I changed it around to the broad. That's like an upside to having many of these Lamy pens. But yeah, it's a great little classic looking pen for a decent price. If you want to go somewhere in between the All-Star and the 2000, this is where you go. This looks classic and it's a great writer. I think it's suitable for a lot of people. If you have very sweaty hands, I would hesitate. That's basically the only reason I would hesitate. What I did not look at with you yet is the Lamy branding on the cap and then the clip. I had my reservations about this clip. I love the way it looks. It is a gorgeous looking clip. However, I was like, how's this gonna hold on to my shirt properly? But it actually does it fairly well. It is springy as heck, and it just works really well. I was really surprised by that and very happy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this pen or any other pen, please let me know. Do you own a Lamy Studio? Do you like it? Also let me know about that, because I like hearing you guys' opinions about these things. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.